Bang, YouTube, AK back with another video, and today, guys, I got some Madden 23 gameplay for you guys. So yeah, I'm not gonna be doing too much talking, and I'm gonna go ahead and roll into the game. Alright, guys, so we got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers versus the New England Patriots gameplay. We got Tom Brady on one side, and then we got that boy Mac Jones on the other side. So this should be some interesting content. I'm finna go ahead and let this gameplay play. There will be no audio while letting the gameplay of me talking at least, but the game will be having audio. So yeah, guys, y'all enjoy, and here's some X factors to look at. And so yeah, I'll see you guys later. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe on this video, and I'll drop some more for you guys.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and today's clash of conferences is just moments away. It's the Patriots and the Buccaneers, and it's coming up next on Madden Football.
Florida humidity certain to be a factor in this one. There's no other way to say it. It is humid here at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the New England Patriots and Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And a welcome in, everybody, with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, so much gets made about offensive comparisons. Here's a matchup where the defenses may just take center stage.
Yeah, we're usually talking about guys scoring touchdowns. How about the guys who prevent them? And
just about time to rock as toe gets ready to meet leather. And off we go from Tampa. On the return, Marcus Jones from the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. A time for Mac Jones and his Patriot offense to take the field. Jones now in his second season since being selected 15th overall in 2021.
I think we'll all remember 2021 as a banner quarterback draft, and we saw 5 taken in the first round. It was actually the 5th of those 5. Mac Jones, who was the runner-up in the Rookie of the Year voting, with the 5th most yards by a rookie in league history. The Patriots, they have to be dancing in the streets with the idea that this guy is going to be their quarterback for about the next 10 years.
Jones looking to throw right away. That's complete into the hands of Myers. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. 11 yards there on the first play from scrimmage. Throwing Jones. And he finds Montgomery complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. There, just like last play. He's locked in early. 2 nice first down completions to start.
I like the fact that he's seeing the whole field early, spreading it around a little bit in the early going.
The former member of the Crimson Tide, Damian Harris, calling second down.
When trying to create space for your running back, the first thought is how physical is the offensive line. Sometimes it's just positioning. On that play, it didn't matter about positioning or being physical. The defensive front, they out-leveraged them and won the battle.
Jones. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Shaquille Barrett put that sack by his name in the stat sheet. Jones and the Patriots here after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. The punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away. Dancing away at the 35. It's a 45-yard punt, but a decent return there of 9 yards. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. Tampa Bay's offense set to take the field, and of course at quarterback, 23-year veteran who's had a Hall of Fame career several times over, the great Tom Brady.
For 1 month, many people thought they'd seen the end of the greatest quarterback career in league history. Of course, there were others who expected Tom Brady to come back, and he did so 40 days later for a 23rd NFL season. Leading the league in completions, yards, and touchdowns at age 44, he showed that he's as good as ever. But of course, losing in the divisional round game for TB12 is Lombardi trophies or bust.
A couple for him there as the tackle is made at the 42. An extra corner comes on now for the Patriots D on 3rd down. Here's Brady to throw. It's caught by Mike Evans. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards.
As you know, so many things in the passing game are based on yardage. Sometimes it's just based on timing. And that's what we saw right there on that play. 3rd and 3. Just get the ball right to the receiver.
The hitch route. Tell us, what is the hitch route?
Yeah, just take really one step, like you're driving off the line of scrimmage, get the defensive back on his heels, get the ball out to the receiver, and he does the rest.
Down, back to Fournette. And he's going to take this down close to the first as he's brought down at the Patriots' 41. Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on 3rd. They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And Fournette trying to power his way forward, but I don't think he got there. We're scoreless after 1. Second quarter now in Tampa Bay. It's the Buccaneers in control of the football. Go with a big bank Fournette. Oh, and I think he went backward. He did. Leonard Fournette stopped short of the marker on 4th down. And the Patriots defense is going to take over on downs. Very good starting position for the Patriot offense as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. They'll start the drive with Harris. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. And he is going to lose yardage here. It was Levante David.
An interesting decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed, they stopped that one down the line of scrimmage.
Now easy yards to try to pick up the first. Tip, but he still makes the adjustment. He'll get it inside the 20. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. So roughing the passer here, even though said passer wasn't a quarterback.
And this is a call, partner, I think you might see once a decade or so. But the officials know the rules better than anyone, and you have to know them when you're up.
Touchdown, Patriots! Damian Harris from 6 yards away. And the Patriots post the first place in the game as they take the lead. Nick Folk for the point after. He gets it to make it 7-0 Patriots. Drive there of just 4 plays. And it ends with a New England touchdown. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Taking it about the 1. To the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their second drive. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, That's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, it may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride, the offense, this go-around. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on 1st down to set him back on 2nd. 2nd and long. Brady. And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
Here's Brady. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. Brady going to go on 4th down. Incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and this defense will take over right at midfield. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. That one caught along the sideline. Did he stay in? Yes, he did. But hang on here. A penalty marker is on the field. Okay, so the personal foul penalty, and those are some important yards lost right there.
Yeah, it all comes down to discipline, doesn't it? And every team tells us that they coach it, they preach it. In this case, it slipped a little bit.
That's caught by Montgomery. Pulling a gain of 3 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Operating from the gun, Jones. And he'll just chop one up into row G. It's incomplete.
Excellent recognition that none of his receivers were beating coverage and getting open, so just threw that one away. They'll come back to the huddle, reset, and try something different.
And it's caught. Touchdown. Jonnu Smith, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Patriots have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Bolt connects on the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it was Jonnu Smith, the big tight end, who capped the drive with a touchdown reception. A return from just beyond the goal line. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. And Tampa Bay is out there now. Well, Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive. And they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Looking for Godwin again, and he's got him once more. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1.
You're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them.
Looking for Evans, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Super Bowl 49 hero Malcolm Butler. Return will get him all the way down to the 35. The 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Jones. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Smith. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. 6 yards left on 2nd down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. That'll be incomplete as the clock would stop with 14 seconds remaining. The turnover put them in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
You know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points. They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Folks, kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
No reason to do anything foolish as they'll snap it one more time on first down. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. So at halftime, it's the Patriots with an abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Take it in at the 3. Coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. Out come the Buccaneers. They'll have it first to start the third quarter. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. We saw it, too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Brady. He's got this complete down the field to Rudolph. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. A gain of right around 30 on a play that began way back inside the 5. Much more room to operate under after the big play. Here's 1st and 10. Brady. Flushed out right. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. 17 yards on the play as they try to eat into this 17-point deficit. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there were very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. That ground game contained again there, Charles, and that's really a big reason that they're trailing right now.
And give a lot of credit to that defensive front. That's exactly what they worked for all week, to try and take away the run game, make them one-dimensional. In the battle of game plans, theirs has been superior.
And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down. To throw is Brady. And that will be incomplete.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
They'll go for it. It's Brady. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. It's Kyler Duggar who picks it. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. Scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Jones, caught by Montgomery. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. On 2nd down, this is Harris. They'll be brought down at the 21 after a pickup of 4. Now Jones off the boot. It's brought in by Harris. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
And now defensively, you have to look at this like the game's on the line. It's just the third quarter, but another touchdown given up here could really spell an end to their chances. So they need to toughen up and keep them out of the end zone.
Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. They'll try to run with Harris. And he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriot score. Damian Harris, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Pats will add on to their lead here. Final minute of the 3rd. Extra point up and good by Folk. And the lead is now 24. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it was Damian Harris who finished things off with a touchdown run. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in this second half. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down. Back now in Tampa. The Bucs on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 9. Makes the give to Fournette. Now Brady. Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go down. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And the Patriots take over. Jones and the Pats now with a 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. Starts the drive on the ground. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Patriot 1st down.
Delay of game, offense.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. Harris running straight ahead. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package, and that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss. Go.
And it's Harris on second down. And he'll go down at the 28. 42 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Well executed there on second down. So do you go back to the air on third?
Well, that's a possibility, but now you've opened up things to where you showed that you would run the ball in long-distance situation. You might come back again because I doubt they believe you'll do it a second time.
And he lose yardage here. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. Here's Nick Folk now on for the field goal. He made his first, this from 47 yards out. Folk's kick is good, and the lead increases even further. It's 27-0 now. Ultimately, not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
The throw on second down by Brady is incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
He completes it to Julio Jones. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Gain of 31 on third down. So this will wind up a victory for the New England Patriots. And this was truly a total team effort, Charles, on both sides of the ball.
Well, they absolutely pinched a shutout, so it can't get much